Hey, my squad, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out and that the sound is working, and then I'll get into what I'm doing today. Okay, notification went out, and I think the sound's working. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second, guys, because my headset is still connected for some reason. Which I don't understand. There we go. I'll tell you in a second, guys. Okay, so let me take care of a little bit of housekeeping here. There we go. For some reason, my stupid headset wants to stay connected sometimes. Anywho, so today I am working on, I'll show you, I'm working on a King's Path from DAC. This is a 51 by 71 centimeter or 20 by 28 inch canvas. There are 30 colors, which I'm actually replacing some of the colors with glow in the dark. And I actually put S garnets in his eyes. I'm not sure if I'm putting the S garnets in the little cub's eyes or not. I haven't decided on that yet. But so that's what I'm working on. This is for Ticket to Ride. I am basically at the halfway point on this canvas. Let's see what else is it. Still working on Sesame Street Friends. Pretty much halfway on that one as well. I think I have 3 sections left on Sesame Street Friends. I probably have a good 10 or 11 sections probably on this one. I still haven't finished We're All Mad Here. I'm hoping to maybe do that later. I may, let's see, not tonight. I don't know. I actually may do a time lapse of finishing that canvas. I'm not sure. Either that or I'll work on that in a pop-up live this week. I hope to start getting some more video content filmed. Some more coloring content. I figure those make a good time-lapse video. I don't know if I'll do those in a live or not. I may bring that into the lives So I do take breaks from diamond painting from time to time. So. Sorry if this live gets a little quiet, guys. I really don't have a lot to talk about right now that I want to talk about right now, but there is some stuff going on. I got to take that day by day. It's just got to play itself out. And how things go. But yeah. So there are times I seem distant. There's your reason. Hey, Crafty Gamer, how are you? So, what is everybody working on with events, canvases? Like I say, I'm doing this. This is a King's Path from DAC. I'm doing this for Ticket to Ride. I'm working Sesame Street Friends from DAC. And that one is for Palantine. Love is in the Air. Paint with Friends, Love is in the Air edition. Retro Cult Classic, and Familiars in Feb. A lot of times when I pick a canvas, I try to. Oh, and Barn Life with Diamond Grandma. When I pick a canvas, I try to pick a canvas that I can incorporate that into more than one event that I'm doing. Which I need to gather up all the March events that are getting ready to start so that I can get my canvases ready for those. I'll go to the Diamond Painting Events Facebook. You can find most of those events. I know what I got my one for Diamond Grandma. I just haven't gotten it ready yet. I think Mermaids and Magic is coming up soon. I haven't really thought of which one I'm going to do for that. I know I've already picked my canvas for Phoenix Fantasy, which that's not till May, but I'm working on a King's Path from DAC. So that's what it looks like. Um, but yeah, I've already picked my canvas for Phoenix Fantasy, and that ain't until May. But I've had that canvas for almost a year now, and I've been itching to do it for an event, and yeah, I figured I can fit it into Phoenix Fantasy. The only one I don't have the only event I don't have a canvas for is Break the Silence, but that's not till October. And me and Mom are trying to find the perfect purple canvas for that one that just screams purple. Either that or is loaded with butterflies because Kokisha said that it we can do either predominantly purple or butterflies. So, but I'm trying to find one that may be a combo of both. I still got plenty of time on that one. But most of the events that I do, I've already got all the canvas. I've got my canvases. So it's, especially for Diamond Grandma, I have a canvas for every single one of her events this year. Yeah, I'm loving how this one's coming out. And I actually have recharted a couple things. I recharted the eyes. Let's see, I can show you. As you can see, I recharted his eyes, and I actually put S for S garnet in his eyes. Um, and all these little, what were supposed to be the stars up here, throughout the whole canvas, I'm replacing those with 5200 glow. Um, I will be adding 550 AB. I had to think for a minute. I'm going to sprinkle some 550 AB throughout the canvas as well. Um, Down here in the purple area. And I think I'm actually in his muzzle right here. I might put those as AB. I might put those as the AB they are instead. I was thinking of switching that to glow in the dark, but now that I look at it, that would just be weird. That would be a little weird. um, but yeah, so in last month I worked on this canvas for a couple other events. Was blinging in the new year and New Beginnings from New Beginnings was from Miss Wanda at Miss Wanda's work basket, and this is my very first ever DAC I started. Um, since then, I'm now working two DAC canvases, but um, this was the very first DAC I started, and I also did it for, like, say, blinging in the new year, which was with Tia and Tima and J Rob, um, because I was actually, blinging the canvas. I was changing and putting my own bling in places that I wanted. Um, so, so that, a lot of people are have asked, about changing things in the canvas. And I mean, I'm like, once we get these canvases, they're ours. So we have the creative license to do whatever, change whatever. If you don't like it, just take a pair of your pointy, stabby murder tweezers, and pluck it off and either put down what was charted or try a different, something different. So, but when I sit down to think about changing something in a canvas, I sit down with all of my possible bling drills, which are in front of me. A lot of them. Well, most of them. I have one container that's off over here because it's one of the little art dot suitcases. Um, until I can get more storage, like I got in front of me. But yeah, it's so I'll sit down with that, and I'll sit down with the canvas on the desk and leaving the plastic cover, protective cover on. I will take drills out of a container. Okay, say I want to bling out such and such area. I'll take some drills out of the container and lay them down over top of on the plastic over top of it, and see if I like that look. I'll sit back a little bit, and see how I like that. And if I like it, then I chart it down that such and such DMC was being changed to such and such DMC. So I have like this. I have a chart like this. So the number ones in the sky, number ones they were in the sky, they were number 125 DMC AB from DAC. So they were this AB right here. So I changed them to, it's not 5600, 5200, it's 3865. Okay, duh. I get those two mixed up because they're so similar. And then I changed the twos in the big lion's face, like in his eyes. I changed them from AB 141 to the 3865 below. Or I was going to change those, not his faces and those, or his eyes and nose face here. And then down around the lines themselves is 550, which I'm changing out to some of that out to 550 AB. I think what I'll do is I'll just do some sprinkling of that throughout. I don't think I'm going to do it all in the 550 AB. I'm just going to sprinkle some ABs in. And then fill in the rest with the 550. that's how I roll when I do my changing of the canvas. It's a very therapeutic process too. Um, Very calming process, and it's so fun to do to sit down and think. You know, you can change this to this to this. And just pop. Like in my Sesame Street one, the color that they were using for the cookie that Cookie's holding, just yeah, no. Um, so what I did was changed it to um, one of Debbie Daystros, one of her metallics. Even though now the one little spot in Cookie's mouth, I may change that because it makes him look like he's got a gold tooth. But then again, that's pretty stinking cool. But but see, that's the thing. You can, you know, like I say, you can pluck it off and change it. You know. Um, you have the creative license not to do whatever you want. You know. But the easy part about that the Sesame Street from DAC is, aside from Abby Cadabby, it's all color blocking. Abby Cadabby is the only part of that canvas that is confetti, and she's not. It's not even a lot of confetti either. But that color blocking and confetti doesn't bug me. I know some people, they love the color block, but they don't like confetti, and some like confetti and don't like the color block. Um, you know, me, I don't. I'm okay with either one. Just like some people don't like square drills, um, and some people don't like round drills, vice versa. Me, doesn't matter round or square. I'll do either one. I mean, a lot of my canvases are round, um, because a lot of my canvases are Amazon canvases. Um, and most of I haven't gotten an Amazon canvas yet that came with square drills. So, but I'm quick with rounds. A little slower with squares. I'm getting a little bit faster with squares now. Um, I guess the more square canvases I eventually do, the better I will get with square drills. It takes practice and patience. I actually mastered the 8 placer now, so I can use all the way up to the 8 placer. But my sweet spot is usually the 5 or the 4, 5, or 6 placer, depending on the day. But this is a 5 placer. This is usually my go-to pin right now. Um, I got this one from Let Your Witch Goddess Free. This is a no stop roll lava pin. It says Goddess. I keep forgetting I got to flip things so the way I read, I'm looking at them because the way this camera's set up. But this is like a fidget toy to me. I will stay here and just, watch it go back and forth. Just like I have my fidget cover monitor up there that if I had that down here right now, I wouldn't get no work done. I knew it. So like I say, I won this one from Witch Goddess. I won this one. This is from a win from. Hold on, it comes to me. Oh, you could call me Butter, aka Randy. And then this one was out of my Ticket to Ride mystery bag last year from Tima. This one is a polymer. It came from Craft Pack Canada. This one it's also polymer. This was from a win from Mindy's Diamond Moment. And this was in my Witch Goddess box. I believe Cindy told me this one is from Diamond Art Club. I won this one from Tia from her Love Is in the Air last year. And then these two are 3D printed. And they came in my Witch Goddess box as well. But then I have this one. This one is from Axe and Iron on Etsy. I had contacted him and wanted to know, just asking, did he do product testing for, have people product test for him? And he told me pick a pin, and this is the one that I picked. And sent me, this is a hand-turned pin. Then I also have one of these as well. One of these little, with the wax on the end. I use that from time to time, but not a lot. Then, of course, I have a bunch of different wax pencils as well. Then I have a whole plethora, as they say, of trees. I mean, I have diamond painted trees for days. Of course, I have the little green boats and the Moscow boats and all that. And I have my little art dot trees. Of course, this is my Nyx Notions Venti. I have one of the lids for her shrimp boats. I have her Piro. Um, I have 3. Of course, my camera stops working. Just when I'm trying to say things. Oh yeah, I understand that. Um, a lot of what I that came out. A lot of what I have, I've won or I've been gifted. Um, so yeah, I don't know why my tablet camera cut out on me. No, I don't want to leave the studio. Thank you. Um, I'm trying to enter the studio. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I have 3 of Nix's shrimp boats, and this. Oh, I know this one right here reacts to black light. It's freaking cool. Um, then I have 2 more Vinties. This one was the one she sent me for my birthday. And this one was for the holidays. I love this green one. And then of course this one here, I have it personalized. Let's see if I can get it to turn without tipping my drills. I have this one personalized with my nickname from Mother, which is Mother's from Nick's. And then I have the cover minder that goes with that. I want to say this is the Beast. This one came from Let Your Witch Goddess Free. Let's say this is the Beast. I know that she's only got I think the one that has this hardcover on it, and that type of play. And then this is the Inferno Nano from Firefly. This came from the Witch Goddess event as well. And of course, TJ, he's got that. And it's so neat because this is printed all as one piece with this. I don't know how he does it. And it's got the pop out right there. I know these came in my Witch Goddess. I cannot for the life of me remember who Cindy said these were from. But these are the same, these go with the pin. So they each have the pin that matches. And I cannot remember who she said they were from. Of course, this is came in my Diamond Art Clubs. This was in one of my Diamond Art Clubs, or one of these may have been Dreamer. I can't remember. I won this one from a giveaway from You Can Call Me Butter, aka Randy. Of course, I have another art dot tray in here. And then this little bugger is so cute. This is a no-tip tray. This is from a lady that lives across the bay from me on the western side of Maryland. And call it her turtle tray. So, yeah, it's a really good tray. So that's all of my trees. I love my mixed notions trays. Those are like my favorite trays. Is my mixed notions. Um, that one, that. That one. It's the one I use the most of the little ones. Okay. So those are all my trays. Yeah. So I have a good bit of trays, and I alternate too. So I'll fix that. Um, but a lot of those I've either, like I say, no, I don't. The Crafty Gamer. I know that Nix can't say mutt-nut, and that she came up with mutters. But I have some other friends of mine from another chat program. They've always called me mutters. And the whole mutt-nut Nick actually came from. Um, oh, okay. Me and a friend and some friends were talking on another chat program about the different nationalities we had in us. And somebody said they were like Heinz 57 sauce. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but I'm a mutt. Because, you call a mixed breed dog back in the, before now they're considered designer dogs, they were called a mutt. And he says, I don't know about that, but you're a nut. And a little while later, he came back. He says, yeah, I have a new nickname for you. I'm going to call you Mutt-Nut. Well, the cartoon character Sny Snively, his dog's name was Muttley. At some point, after getting this Mutt-Nut nick, I became Muttley, Mutt-Nut, Nutter Butter, Mutton Stuffing, Mutters, Mutt, Nut Mutt, and that Mickey Sunshine calls me that one. And there's a few other variations, but yeah. But the friend who gave me the nickname, we lost him a few years ago to throat cancer. So I've had my Mutt-Nut Nick for 22 years. Or 21, because my niece was a year old when I got there. So I had it she just turned 22. I've had that nickname for 21 years. But it's that's part of my DP stash of tools. Then in front of me, I've got all my putties and my waxes, and I've got all my round spare drills, all my ABs in round and square, my twinkle dust in round and square, my special drills. I have so much 310 stashed over here. It's not funny. Yeah, see, I changed changed it from world to crafting about a couple Tuesdays ago. Um, when I had it as Crazy World is because I was doing all kinds of videos on my channel at that time. But mostly now I just do my coloring pages and my diamond painting. So that's why I changed it to crafting. I mean, I'll still throw in a couple out and about videos when we have events going on. Um, there'll be a lot, out and about live streams, like when we have our parades and, our fireworks and stuff like that. But, yeah, mostly it's just my coloring and diamond paintings. Hi, Steph, Sissy, and Molly May. How's my Molly May girl? Our girls are both sleeping over here. Yeah, Steph Sissy could tell you the world part of my channel name actually came from somebody else. So it was about time I drop it. And that person I haven't heard or seen from them in so long. I don't even know if they're still around. Nor do I really care, but I wish it was here. Alexa, what's the weather?
Good afternoon, MUTTNUTT'S. Currently, in Crisfield it's 44 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today,
it's 44.
Clouds and showers.
I wish it was warm here.
And a low of 37 degrees.
It's 44. Well, you live in Florida too, so yeah. I wish it was 93 degrees outside right now. Yeah, it's been breezy and rainy here for most of the morning. Um, but nobody else. Yeah. I boycott that holiday. I just kind of had to reposition my putty. It's acting weird. Yeah, true. I just have a reason why I boycotted. Ah, yeah. Technically, it's complicated. I'll just say that it's complicated. Oh, I actually got to get up with Cindy. I won yesterday. Her giveaway. Oh, I know. I'd rather see that than anything about that godforsaken freaking rigged Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That thing was fucking rigged. But I digress. I'm just leaving it at that. So sick of seeing all this stuff about Travis Kelce and freaking Taylor Swift. Oh my god. The only thing I have watched from the Super Bowl was Reba McEntire singing the national anthem. The only thing I watched from that whole Super Bowl was Reba McEntire singing the national anthem. And that's because I'm a Reba fan too. So. And almost an hour later, I'm almost finished 3 tens in this section. Because I actually started about 10 minutes before I came on live. I used to love her music stuff, but during that, I can't remember if it was the Grammy. What it was a music award event, and the one where Kanye West got up there and did whatever he did. She lost her roots after that. Her music went in the fucking trash. So I used to love her music, especially the one about slamming screen doors. Um, but yeah, she's. I don't know why my camera cut out like that, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what's going on today. Um, but yeah, she really lost her roots. I'm sorry. Uh, she used, like I say, she used to be a good singer. Used to have good music, you know. It should be coming back. I just got to play a little rearranging here of containers because I emptied one, so now I gotta put that where it needs to go. But yeah, so she used, yeah. It's not the fact that she changed her genre because look at Kid Rock. Kid Rock did a country song, you know, with Sheryl Crow and Darius Rucker switched over, and I've seen others go from country to pop, and you know, heck, look at Jelly Roll, um, and you know all that. But it's I don't know. She's just I don't know. It's like she thinks she's don't remember where her roots, don't remember where she come from, and thinks she's like better than everybody else. And you know that there's no other singers out there that are as good as she is. You know, and it's like they were calling it the freaking Taylor Bowl, and I'm like, you know, or Taylor's. They call them Taylor's Chiefs. Like she freaking owns the freaking franchise or something. Like, give me a break, people. You know, it is what it is, though. Yeah, I'm shocked her and Travis Kelce have actually stayed together as long as they have so far because look at her track record on men anyway. Um, you know, you know. She'll get tired of him after a while and she'll toss him to the curb like she's done the rest. see, there's a difference between writing a song about an ex and the way she writes songs about her exes. There are some good songs that have been written about an ex, but they're tastefully done. Hers are just blatantly outright. Who she's directing it at. Like Mini Thin says in his song "City Bitch," she's forgot her roots. He literally actually says about Miranda Lambert and Taylor Swift in his song. I believe, yeah, I believe it's Miranda Lambert about them losing their roots. Right. But see, y'all got a different type of heat than we have here. Y'all's heat's different. Here, when it at night, 93 is not too bad, long as there's not a heat index. Um, but we get that hot, humidity type heat. Just a little over an hour. Excuse me, guys. But yeah. But anywho, so let's see what have I got coming up. Should have a time lapse video come out tomorrow. Um, I'm not going to be live Thursday because we have something we have to do. So I'd probably be live Friday, depending on what time I get home on Thursday. But it'd probably be Friday. So, and of course, I'll be live again next Tuesday. Of course, I'm not sure where exactly I'll be on this canvas by then, because I'll probably work on this over the week and the weekend. I'm actually trying to not go into March with too many whips. Um, it's depending on what events I'm doing from March. Is how many canvases I'll be working and how many. I may actually have a couple extra live streams as well that week or that month. Um, it just all depends on how I'll alternate the canvases. Um, but I try to tie, let's say, I try to tie um, more than one event into one canvas. It makes it easier that way. Sorry, guys. I kind of like zoomed for a minute. But yeah, so um, I actually need to sit down here in a little bit and get all my events thought about for next month. Because the way the months seem to be going, they flying by. It's hard to believe that we're like almost midway of this month. There's like 2 weeks left in this month. And it's a leap year too, so it's an extra day in February this year. Which kind of throws me off. Because when I sit down to plan a canvas and I'm doing it for an event, I plan how many days are there in the month that I do lives. So how many Tuesdays and how many Thursdays. I mean, yeah, Thursdays. So, and then I sit down and I figure out, you know, days that I have errands I need to run. Does that fall, in on one of those days? And if so, which day can I, switch it to? So like Thursdays, I usually switch it to Fridays, and then Tuesdays, if I need to switch it, I'll switch it to a Monday. Um, that's just what works. And then, I'll go from there and figure out on which canvas is getting worked on which day, which live streams. And then I set that all up in my StreamYards. I set all my lives up for the month. That way they're already scheduled out onto my YouTube. And hopefully YouTube sends out notifications for when I'm supposed to go live. But we all know how YouTube is with the notifications. So that's how I set all that up. I have, um, and then I'll if I'm going to be doing any filming, I set all those up as well. I set those up as recordings. That way, all I got to do is log in to StreamYards. It's already set up. Pick the one I'm going to do and set my cameras up and go from there. Which I do have some of that. I need to get that set up of what I'm doing for that. Um, I already got them all set out. So that'd be 20 videos I'll be filming. So it's 20 pieces of content video. That'll get me through. Because I only post those on Wednesday. So that'll get me through probably till sometime in April, I think. Depending on how many Wednesdays are in March. So I'll get those all done up this weekend and ready to be edited and pre-posted. Go from there on that. StreamYards is a very helpful little app. When it comes to recording and live streaming. No, I'll just when I do my time lapse videos, I just mute all sounds on my computer, on my Chromebook and my tablet because it's how I film them. And then I just chill and listen to TV and color away. And the next thing I know, I've filmed at least 10 videos. But yeah, I figure the coloring aspect of my channel will stay as time-lapse videos. And my diamond painting will pretty much stay as the live stream aspect of my channel. Um, Unless I don't have a lot to do and I'm not doing a lot of events for a month. Uh, then it'll be I may bring them into a live stream, or if I'm doing a special project, or something. Because um, I do have some canvases that I want to do some geometric art shapes on, which I haven't sat down and drew them out yet. Which I may sketch them out later. Um, and then I have some paint pens that I actually want to use to do an outline everything, and then that's I gotta let that dry or hit it with the heat gun, and then I'll probably use alcohol markers on it. Is my plan. So that's my plans. But we know plans are subject to change. So it's one of those, put all your eggs in one basket type deal. Sorry if I zone out and go quiet a little bit. It's just the nature of when I'm diamond painting. What I do, sometimes I'll forget I even have the camera rolling. Uh, so funny. I guess I just gotten used to it. So. feel free if you guys have any questions to ask them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. If not, I'm pretty sure I can direct you to somebody in the diamond painting community that could help. That's the thing about the diamond painting community. I mean, I consider myself still kind of a newbie. Even though I've been diamond painting for 3 years, there are still things that I'm learning every day about this craft. Um, you know, but they actually say we do learn something new every day. Um, which is pretty cool. If you have a question, and you're watching this on #replay, um, just leave it in the comments below. And this goes to #replay. And also feel free to check out any of the links I have in my description. Um, I have a couple that are affiliate links. One is to Art Dot, and the other is a budget-friendly company. I can't remember the company right off the top of my head right now. Um, there are links to, I believe, my Patreon. If you want to join that. There are Amazon wish list links. If you want to help support the channel in any way, there are ways to do that. Because I am not monetized at this present time. Um, there are, Patreon. There is my Cash.App. There are Amazon wishlist links. But the best way to support the channel, and this is anybody's channel actually, is to like, share, subscribe. That is the best way to support someone's channel. Yes, you know, if, if they're monetized, yeah, that's well, giving super chats or whatever, or if they're not monetized and they have ways for you to donate to their channel. That's all nice, but the best way to support them is to like, share, and subscribe to their channel. Share their videos, watch their videos, because that helps put them out into the YouTube algorithm, which gets them put in front of more people. And the more people that see their videos, the better their channel does. if that makes sense. Um, but anywho. Okay. I think that is all the 929 in this section. Just doing it once over. Just back in there. Now, what is that arrow? Oh, it's number 23. That is this one here. Whew. Uh, Probably be here another maybe half an hour. Half an hour to almost an hour. Because one of my favorite shows comes on at 5 o'clock. Me and my mom love watching Mama's Family. It's so hilarious. Where I have it going up. Oh, I just keep it rolled up because this canvas is huge. So I have it rolled up a little bit. Position that. I'm going to have it clipped to the whiteboard, which is then clipped to my easel, so it keeps it in place. Which basically is not really an easel, it's actually a laptop desk that you can uh, adjust the height, just the angle. Um, so I took the legs that were on it off, so it sat better on the table. Still got part of the legs on it, but and then that's what I use. And it works really, really, really good with my light pads. Actually, I have two because I have this one and then I have an A4. This is an A3. I believe. We all have our own quirky ways that we do things that work for us. Um, so this is the way I found it works for me. And just because this works for me, it might not work for someone else, but you can take the same concept and make it work for you. Just like we all don't lay our drills the same either. We might be working the same canvas, but we all lay our drills a little differently. It's really, really looking good. And some of these spots that you still see that are open here, they'll get the glow in the dark. I can feel like something I'm going to have to roll. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, like I say, try to take this to the 2 hours. Hi, Joanna. How are you? Did you get what type of mess did you get up your way today? Mom said we had mostly rain with a little snow mixed in. Girl, take your time. No hurry. Yeah, it's sunny here now. The sun's out here. So the Delmarva Peninsula had some crazy weather this morning. The DMV had some crazy, crazy stuff going on this morning. Oh, the sun's finally coming out. Yeah, it's been out here for a couple hours now. Um, but yeah, it was. I couldn't get up until about 12 today. I just I don't. Me and the weather. Nope, no, not doing it. But I forced myself to finally get up. Yeah, the other side did get our snow, didn't they? Creeps. The Western Shore, see, they've been getting the more. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Our weather is. I still have a strange feeling that something crazy's coming soon with our weather, and I just don't know what yet. Because we've been known to have snow into March, so. Yeah, I'm over the rain. I am. I'm over the rain. I'm so over the rain. It's like every time we turn around, it is raining. I think the rain started about 4:35 o'clock this morning here. If I'm not, I was still up, and I remember looking at my front window, and I could see the rain was hitting the screen. Yeah, the Delmarva Peninsula is sick of rain. uh, but we'll be crying for it this summer when it's like 80, 90 degrees outside. But, yeah. I was happy to see the sun come out a little while ago. Like, yay, no more gloomy skies. But it's still chilly and all out there, though. It's breezy. Hopefully Thursday's not bad because me and Mom have somewhere we have to go, and yeah, I'm okay with walking in a spring rain or summer rain, but not a winter rain. It's crazy. What am I talking about? This weather, the weather we have around here is crazy. I think it's supposed to drop down to like 37 here tonight. Why is this thing not true? Uh, do. Abby. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. It's either I have that song stuck in my head or I get the Jeopardy song stuck in my head. Abby Yo-Yo, that was from a book um, from Reading Rainbow. Any dating me back any. Um, yeah, I'm that old. I'm that. Oh, I'm actually 321 contact old. What was the other one? Electric company. You know, I'm teeny weeny little super guy old. Anybody remembers him from Sesame Street? I go back to Mr. Hooper was on there. Uh, when Maria was actually with somebody different and not with Luis. Uh, that's when Sesame Street actually put divorce into the show. See, that's the thing with Sesame Street that I like to. Um, they work real world issues into the show. So when Mr. Hooper actually died in real life, they worked his death into the show. Um, and they showcase, people, how people with disabilities can do things too, just like everybody else. They don't make shows like they used to. They really don't. I guess that's why I still gravitate to the old shows, even though they're reruns. But I can sit there and watch them over and over and over and over again. And I think that is all. Those. Yep, that's all. that's weird because this color is not that much lighter than 939. This is actually 823. Um, that's nothing but 939, 823, and 310. And I couldn't tell you which one is which. Except I do know that this outer row right here, this outer two rows right here are 310. I do know that. I do remember that. But yeah. Looking at that, I couldn't tell you what's 939, 310, or the 823. What is it? 22. That's crazy. But this canvas is mostly blues and purples, with some white colors thrown in. A little bit of white, you know, cream colors. But it's got my favorite DMC though, 550. I love that purple. I do. I love that 550 purple. I guess because it kind of reminds me of one of the Raven color, Raven's purple, and it also reminds me of my graduation colors. Um, my high school was purple and gold. For our graduation colors, our sports colors were blue and white and purple and white. So, yeah, so that's great. I guess that's why I gravitate to that color. But it does make these other colors stand out. The mixture of those three colors, 310, the 939, and the 823. It's really making the other colors stand out and pop. Yeah, that's looking good. Uh, I kind of hope to have his muzzle and all done this week as well. So next week we'll be down, maybe down here somewhere or over here on the side. Um, they say I still need to make myself sit down and finish where I'm at here. Um, which I don't know. I may work on it. Depends on how I feel once I get done with the live. So, yeah, so going into March, I'm hoping I don't have any whips because I know I took out what I got left on. Yeah, I'm gonna um, Sesame Street in no time because that's what I got left to do on that is pretty much all it's all color blocking. So, um, and then this one, there's a lot of there's confetti, but I gotta say this is not really I wouldn't call this heavy confetti. I mean, it has confetti, but it's not heavy. Oh, thank you, Allison, and welcome in. Um, this is what I'm actually working on right here. It is a King's Path from Diamond Art Club. It's a square with ABs. It's 51 by 71 centimeters. So, I'll show you what I have done so far. So, this is what I've gotten done so far. Okay. This is the top of it. And then, uh, it's got the little curve down here, which I'll start him in the next, probably next week. Joanna, he is mostly um, all blues, purples. Let's see, you've got 3841, which is a pale, kind of a paler blue. I see 3856. That's kind of a grayish color, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so well, it's a whitish, like a whitish color. Um, then you got 775, which you know is pretty much a minty kind of color. 211, which I don't remember ever using 211. Um, which is a pinky purple, and of course 210. That's a purplish pink, and then it's um, the two ABs that Diamond Art Club included were 125 and 141. So yeah, most of him is blues, purples, and 310. It's a crap load of 939, 310. If I'm not mistaken, there were at least 10 bags of each of 310 and 939 in this kit. Joanna, I don't know. It's called a King's Path. He was in my Witch Goddess box. This was one of the canvases I won from Let Your Witch Goddess Free. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm looking at it in the camera, and even from a distance, he's popping right out of this canvas. Yeah, it's a beautiful, like I say, it's a beautiful, beautiful canvas. Um, I've enjoyed working this one. Um, Of course, I blinged his eyes out. I had to kind of give him demon eyes, and so I, instead of using crystals, I used Espresso Garnet sparkler, from Tmall. Um, I had to, I had to make him. Oh yeah, yeah. I changed the 125 AB. I switched to 3856 Glow AB, and I added Espresso Garnet in his eyes, and I'm adding some 550 AB into him as well. See, I was also working on him for blinging in the new year back in January. So this canvas has been used for multiple events. He was done for New Beginnings. He was been working on for, was blinging in the new year last month, Ticket to Ride. So when I work at a canvas, if I'm doing events, I try to tie it into more than one event. If I can. So for blinging in the new year, we had to change at least and add at least 2 other enhancements. So I just swapped out, you know. Yeah, I'm actually getting better with changing out and adding bling and everything to a canvas. I'll see a canvas and I'll look at it and I'm like, ooh, I could change that to that, or this to that, or do this, you know. So. And to think, I'm still a newbie at this. Okay, I've only been diamond painting for 3 years. I just put all of my, went through and took pictures of every canvas I have that's not done. And ones that I needed to take pictures of that I had finished to update my gems flow. In the 3 years that I've been diamond painting, and this is including off canvas and on canvas projects, regular canvas projects, I've done a little over 70 projects. I believe it's 68 canvases, I believe, and 5 or 6 off canvas projects. I have 122 canvases in my stash that are not started, 3 WIPs, so. I need to get back to doing my 30 by 30 time lapses again. But right now, where I'm doing these bigger canvas, which I may actually start doing, because for some of Diamond Grandma's events, I can do my 30 by 30s. I believe I have canvases to fit that for most of her events, or I can do a special off canvas project. One of those for one of Diamond Grandma's, I may do my dream catcher that I have. haven't actually. I need to sit down and actually, I guess, organize that out. Um, Now that I got my new storage books, um, art guide, I can actually organize my canvas. My canvases, the ones that aren't in boxes or tubes, are in my art dot storage. Um, so now I feel safer than the way I had them before because I just had them stored in um, between cardboard boxes that were flat. Um, so priority shipping boxes that were flat. I need to pull out my ones over here because I have some room in my one storage book um, that I can put those in. Um, so they're safe. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Yeah, I'm not at that point yet, Joanna. Mm, I'm not at that point yet. Not quite yet. I need to change my putty. I have actually had this putty here for a while. I actually just change it. I guess to where it won't pick up sometimes. I just pull it out, push it around, and put it back in. What? It's just crazy weather. Yeah. You gotta demud their poles. Yeah, it's icky muddy out there. And they got some big poles. actually really, I'll probably stay for another half an hour, guys. Because the show me and mom watch doesn't come on until 5 o'clock, and it's only 4. So I stay for another half an hour. Um, or if I get this finished first, whichever comes first. Um, but I do these lives, as a video diary for me of how this canvas come to life. You know. That's all that. I think this is starting to become one of my favorite blues too. This blue right here. It's 820. That's what DAC has it categorized as. Let's do dots. I don't have a lot of them, so I don't need. This is either three. Whoa, that was almost bad. I forgot to put the stopper in. How I did not sling them everywhere, I do not know. But, yeah, this is really a pretty canvas. I mean, these colors just pop. Um, and when they released that Ticket to Ride was going to be Destination Cinema, um, I just knew I was doing this one and tying it to Lion King, and then tying that to Hell's Gate in Africa in Kenya, because it's Hell's Gate area is kind of where what Lion King was mimicked after, with Pride Rock and the Pride Lands and everything. And I have the whole like diary itinerary of a trip to this set place that I've been posting on the the Ticket to Ride, and it's really been fun. I did Ticket to Ride last year, and it was when it was Destination Literature, and so I had did my John Wayne, and I never McClintock is one of my top 5 favorite movies, and I never realized they had written a book about the movie McClintock. And I did the same thing for that. I actually I wrote a little story about a trip to, the Sanibel Ranch, which is the ranch that McClintock was written about. And I've actually written a little, I have a story written up for Diamond Grandma's barn life of how the Sesame Street gang came to help Farmer Muttnuts. Don't ask, it came to me like in the middle of the night, and I had to get up and, make sure I jotted all my notes down so I could put them into, the chat GPT. And then I had, put all my notes in of what I wanted it, my story to be. And then got the chat GPT to, um, you know, give me a story. And I kind of actually, didn't like the exact way that ChatGPT wrote it, so I changed up some things. So, and, ChatGPT can actually be your friend when you need it. I know a lot of people. What are you talking about? Mom, all the Gold Girls have been dead for years. Betty White was the last one to die. Yeah. Betty White was the last one. Yeah. Betty White was older than all of them. Except, she was even older than Sophia. Yeah. Not many people knew that, though. That Betty White was the oldest of, I think, of them all. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Her and the one that played Dorothy, might have been close. But Sophia was younger than Betty White. Yep. I love me some Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls, too. Okay, so what's the next? But anyway, yeah. Not many people knew that about that show, though. This is going to be so gorgeous this time. What? Yeah, it's just crazy weather. Oh no, no, I know that, but I'm just saying it's got to be from this crazy weather. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's so cool that I've actually learned how to use the multiplacer to pick up one, two, two, three, four, or five, whichever. The only multiplacer I can't do that with right now is the eight, but I just learned the eight placer. Pretty, pretty, yeah, pretty happy with that one. I don't know if I'll try the 9 or the 10. I think the 8 is kind of pushing it for me. Because, like I say, my sweet spot is around 4 or 5 placer. I mean, I'll use a 6, um, but I love using the 4 and the 5. Of course, I have a 2 and a 3 placer, and of course, the single placers. I have the angle tips and all that as well. Then I have, this tip here, multiplacer, the thin multiplacer from Diamond Art Club, and I have the angle. know I have a thin angle. Oh, there it is. I have the thin angle one from that as well. That I'll use that sometimes. When I just need the single place maybes, I'll use that for some special drills. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but do you switch? Like, your multiplacers? I have my multiplacers are all on different pins. So I can just, if I want a certain multiplacer, I can just grab that pin and use that pin. But, do you use a specific multiplacer to place, like, say, 3 drills, 4 drills, whatever? Um, or do you just do like I'm doing, and like right now, these are, twos. So I'm just picking 2 drills up or 1 drill up or, whatever I need for that section. As long as they'll, I can go up to 5 with this multiplacer. Then after that, I have to switch to a bigger multiplacer. I know there are some people that use the 10 placer that say they do that, and I've heard people even say, I think they said there's a 15 placer. I'm like, jeez. Okay, the 10 placer is intimidating to me. I don't go up 5 more drills on it. I knew it. I thought I missed a couple H's. I get the middle. Let's see. Over here. I missed 2 of them. So, no, I don't need that many. There we go. I only needed 2 and like half the container came out. Mom, I don't know. I've not seen nothing posted, so I don't know where Angel's getting her information from. Yeah, but I'm not finding it posted nowhere. I know Mount Carmel and Princess Anne's doing it, but you have to have a photo ID to go. And that's through the Maryland Food Bank as well. But you have to have an ID to go to the one at Mount Carmel. They're requiring you to have a photo ID. And I know why that is because they've had a lot of people coming in there that are taking the food and going back and selling it. But that's Princess Anne, you know. That's Princess Anne. You know how they were up there. But I don't know. You think it? I'm saying, do you think it would be posted? I'm like, how are people supposed to know about it if it's not being posted? Now I just don't want to have to, let's walk down there for nothing. That's all those little characters. Just making sure because those little boogers, are easy to miss. Some symbols are easier to miss than others. But let's see. A few more minutes and then I'm going to jump out of here. I'll probably finish this up off camera. I guess CBS has soccer on today. Yay. We go from football to another football. Well, Americans don't call it football. We call it soccer. But oh my God, in other countries, you call it, what did we call it? And they'll correct you in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's that time of year again, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not a sportsy person like I used to be. I used to love watching sports. Just a few more minutes. I want to let it get a little over 2.5 hours. I don't know, depending on later, I might start doing some late night live streams again. I don't know. I've been toying with that idea in my brain of doing some late nights. It just depends on a couple factors that I have to look at. But yeah. It's just the timing is not right to pull the trigger, as they say, on the situation. So I'm going to get the Y's here done, and then I'm going to jet out, guys. Okay, that siren don't sound good on that ambulance this week. That is not how it's supposed to sound. That sounded like it was dying. Oh, but anyway, I digress. I digress. So I will be live again probably Friday, unless things change. I don't know. But and then again next Tuesday there will be a video that drops tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I say, I'm toying around with a couple ideas. But as of right now, I'm not going to pull the trigger and say that I will do those ideas. There's some other factors to come into play on that as well. So, I think that's all of the last. Or at least all the ones I see in this section. So, like I say, I'll probably be live again Friday this week, just because stuff going on. And then next week I'll be live Tuesday and Thursday, as far as I know. As long as nothing happens or anything like that. Like I said, there's a video that'll drop tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, guys, I'll catch everybody later. Bye, y'all.